Good afternoon to Madam Nurulaini. I'm Joanne Declan. So I will start doing for my reflection. So for the first question is what was my task for from the beginning of the weekly activity. The first task that I do was create the logo for our group, that is Tansi Rasya. And then the second one is the project poster. The third one is the brochure for our group brochure for the awareness campaigns. Meanwhile, after that, we do a portfolio, which the portfolio is individual work that we need to find either company or our mentor or our club to do one poster and one brochure. Next is the storyboard that about our group's awareness campaigns. And then the last one, the last group task is doing the cartoon. So the second question is what was the online IT tool that I used to complete the task? For the first one, during creating the logo, I was using a Canva. And then for the project poster, I also using a Canva with the brochure too. For the portfolio, I using Canva and CapCut for doing the video. Storyboard, we using a storyboard.com, and then Powtoon, of course, we use a Powtoon apps. So the next question is what was the problem or issue did you encounter during the activity and while using the online IT tools? So for the problems that problem or issue that during the doing this activity is to collect a lot of information about what we need to do, about the knowledge about awareness campaign that we want to do. And then for while using the online IT, of course there are some online IT tools that are still new for us, so I was trying to learn to use before I started to create the activity that I want to do. So the next is if the problem was resolved. Yes, it was. So what was your effort? As I mentioned, I was try and error first from the beginning, and then after that I redo it again, and then I compare. After I compare from which side I was like, and then I redo it again to make sure the task was completely without any error. So next is how do I feel about the online IT tool after I completed the task? So how do I feel? I was first of all, I was first struggles, but after using it, I was feel satisfied and I keep on using it. So if compared to before, if like before subject if that are required to using this app, I tend to not to try to do. I tend to like pass it to other people who can do. But after this task was like mostly is individual, then I tried to learn and then and do again. So I feel like it was not that hard after we try and do it. So what did I learn through the host through activity? What is most important is teamwork, because without a teamwork is the task, sometimes the task that require a teamwork will be hard to complete it. And then for this we also need learn a new experience for to using the online IT tools. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, for me, what was my task is at first I was creating the logo, poster, brochure, and storyboard and Powtoon. What was the online IT tool that I used to complete the task is I used Canva to complete the logo, poster, brochure, storyboard using the storyboard.com and the Powtoon using the Powtoon apps. So what was the problem or issue did I encounter during the activity and while using the online IT tools is first, I don't know how to use those tools in Canva or Powtoon, like how to put the templates in and how to edit the video like. So I go and watch YouTube videos on how to use the Canva and Powtoon. So how was the problem resolved and what was your effort is? Like I said earlier, I go watch the YouTube videos on how to edit or use Canva and Powtoon. From there, I solved my problem. How do you feel about the online IT tools after you have completed your task? Is I managing tasks online with software where I learn and I feel satisfied with what I have completed. At first, I really don't know how to use Powtoon, and I try to do at first, and I do again and again, and until I satisfy. Okay, what did you learn through the activity is I learned how to use Canva, Powtoon, Storyboard for the first time, and I used that apps to complete my other assignment too, and that's all from me. Thank you.
Greetings to the subject lecturer. My name is Kirtana Ramasundram. So according to the reflections questions, what was the task? Sorry, what was your task? So the task was given by Madam Nurul Nurul Aini. Yes, sorry, Nurul Aini. So what was the task is the task was doing about a logo, poster, brochure, Powtoon, storyboard for the first logo, poster, and brochure for our group, which is Tanzi Raiza, where we need to do an awareness campaign by creating all these tasks. So the second is what was the online IT tool that you used to complete the task. I used Canva, Powtoon, and also Storyboard to create all these tasks like logo, poster and for brochure I used Canva. The Powtoon I used for create the storyboards. The third is what was the problem or issue did you encounter during the activity and while using the online IT tool? As we are doing the task, we need a lot of internet. So the difficulty, because my internet was really not cooperating when I was doing. So and one more thing, I have no experience on doing this kind of awareness campaign or doing logo, storyboard and all. So before creating a poster and brochure and also the logo like a professional lah. So I have to think before I do the task. So the fourth is how was the problem resolved and what was your effort? So I always refer to the YouTube to as an effort to resolve the problem, and also I always ask my friends to how to do the task using this kind of IT tools. So how do you next is how do you feel about the online IT tool after you have completed your task? Elaborate and compare your experience before. So I feel actually for the first time I feel nervous because I never been used Canva like a professional. So once I realized that I can do the task, so I feel like very confident to complete the task given by our lecturer. So the last would be what did you learn through the activity? I learned to use the IT tools in such way where we don't have to be feel low confident on creating something using the IT tools. And also the Powtoon, what I learned from the Powtoon is how to do an animation without anyone's help. So that's all from me. I will pass to Stephanie.
Good evening, madam. My name is Stephanie. So for reflection, we were given the task to create awareness on social media and create individual project logos, individual project posters, and group brochures, and a digital storyboard using Powtoon, following the requirement given. So I've utilized Canva, Powtoon, and digital storyboard online IT application to accomplish the assignment. And while there was no problem or challenges I had when utilizing Canva, I did face a problem that in that I didn't know how to change the theme color, and I was also struggling with Powtoon. So as a result, I Googled how to alter the theme color in Canva and also how to use Powtoon and follow the instructions. Canva has several free features that students and enterprises can use when compared to other online IT applications. Also, behavior contains features that are simple and comprehend. In comparison to my previous experience without Canva, I believe I found it more challenging to create something. So I've learned in this activity was how to use Canva in more advanced marketing and how to design posters and brochures based on businesses' needs. And besides that, I also learned how to create a digital storyboard using Powtoon. So that's all from us for reflection. Thank you very much, madam.